one or two over in the strike zone where he wants. Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Marcus Semien leading things off and takes a strike. And that one fouled off. That one just misses.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
In the air, right field. And there's one down. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Ripped to short. Slings to first in time. And here's Corey Seager to hit. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball one. Well struck right field. That one's carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bo Bichette leading things off and takes a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
The first pitch, just a tough pitch at the knees on the outside corner for a strike, and then he went in on the next one. So he's got to move the ball in and out from pitch to pitch, up and down, and just try to keep these guys looking all over the place and never lock into one area, because he just doesn't have the stuff to beat you that way.
That one ripped. Langford puts it away. One away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Third baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. One out, base is empty. And that's outside. And 1-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 outs, base is empty. Christian Yelich digs in now, and he hits a ground ball right side, throws to first. Yelich out of the play. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Second inning, set to go. And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith. Berrios back to work. And that's fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho makes the grab. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. No score here in the second. Fought off foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus? Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1. So up next for Toronto, William Contreras. There's a strike. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Rhys Hoskins in the box now. No balls and a strike. Way out front for strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a foul ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 2-2.
The count is full.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Hit in the air, right field. Chourio. One down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control. Simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Jake Burger. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball,
Top of
1
the
strike.
third, no score. On the inside corner for a strike. Runners on the move. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. That's towards center. And that's the third out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Chourio, in his second season, only 20 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. The pitch. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
Simeon makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. Right back to him on the mound. And a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 out, space is empty. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Seager. They get the force, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Now it's Corey Seager. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Rangers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Steven Kwan will hit next. Right side. Jimenez tosses to first. He's out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Boom, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Santana off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back now in Toronto. Here's Yelich at the dish. That's hard hit on the line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and now the tying run is into scoring position. Now at the plate, and Anthony Santander grounded out his first time up.
55 with Martin.
Garcia going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. And now for the Jays, William Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside low. 1-0. Blue Jays down a run. And there's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Hey, don't expect anything down the heart of the plate.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away.
12,
and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Hoskins.
And there's a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
So now 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. First and second, 1 out. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And now they're out front. It's 4-1. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Now he steps off to reset. On the ground, out to short. No play. That's an infield single. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run. On his quick release is unreal.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 62.
4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th, and a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
On the ground, right side, Simeon throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
They say you win.
0-2.
Move to second, and he dives back in safely. There's a line drive to left field. Langford pulls it down, and the inning is over.
Put your hands up. I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan. I ain't here for problems.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Adolis. Garcia. Berrios back to work. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. And he's already singled in this game. Swing, and he breaks his bat. gets it to first. One away here in the fifth.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive. And that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed, about how nasty he is right now.
Simeon up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. There's a swing and a miss. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Chourio on his way over. He's got it. 2 away down. Next up for Texas, Jake Burger. 0 for 2 in this one.
Burger.
That one fouled off. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. And we're back. Down to third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That smash towards center. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. And there's a foul ball. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. And 1-2. Guerrero leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the move. 3. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. That one pushed foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Inside move to second. Guerrero dives back in safely. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. All set for the top of the 6th. Here comes Corey Seager. Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next,
the batter now will be Will Smith. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And now the 0-1. There's a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one misses. Now 1-2. In the dirt, and it scoots away. Not in time. He's safe. Smith up to third on the wild pitch. Struck him out swinging. Over to first. 2 out. And the runner stays where he is. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Garcia. In his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Hit on the ground to short. Seager. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Next to him, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game.
Varsho.
That one lifted to left. Kwan brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Smith makes the catch, inning over. Back now in Toronto, top of inning number 7. Here's Jack Peterson.
Peterson.
There's a strike. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. And there's 2 away. Now it's Marcus Semien.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The tying run at the plate. Misses off the inside, and the count is 1-2. And down on strikes, and that's 6. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
The batter,
And at
number
first,
11.
digging in, Bo Bichette.
Bichette.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now
Here's the third. Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3.
Junior.
Check
Now
swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Number 36, Cade Smith.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes Christian Yelich. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Reaching back towards the wall. And he brings it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager. Now pitching for
Nick Sandlin into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. That one missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Jimenez. Off-balance feed, there's 1. Double play as they get out of another jam, and the inning ends. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Toronto catcher, William Contreras. Smith back to work. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The first baseman, number 12.
So next for Toronto, Rhys Hoskins. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the dirt. Just misses with that one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hit on the ground, might be 2. He's in there. Now it's going to be Dalton. Varsho. He's already homered here in this one.
Now pitching for the Rangers. Number 29, Tim Harris.
And that is out of play. Swing and a foul, out of play. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Over to first, safe. Next to hit, Jackson Chourio.
Right fielder.
Singing, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Out. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Joc Pederson. So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Garcia now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Fires over to Hoskins. Now only 1 out remaining. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
The center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 2-1. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Got him! And that's the ball game. And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. for the Jays.
Leading
Bo
off tonight
Bichette.
for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
7 o'clock.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And now 1-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. They say it went. One out, base is empty. Fouled off left side. That's to third. Berger. On to first. And Guerrero is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Christian Yelich. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Curved, hit right back to him. The throw to first. Yelich is out, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3.
This opportunity is once
Back in Arlington, and pitching in this game, Kevin Gausman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Corey Seager stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strike.
Ball one there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground, Jimenez. Handles, throws to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. That one the other way. He takes it on his own. Rangers go down. Back at Globe Life Field. Top of the second, and here is Anthony Santander. Late swing, foul to the left. The wind and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. And now it's William Contreras. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins next up for the Blue Jays.
Hoskins.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Second inning here, no score. Now a check swing, but he held up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Will Smith to the plate. Hard hit left side. Bichette whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. And misses inside. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And that misses. And that's ball 3. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He was late there. Strike 1.
No ball.
2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And a nice. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Gets the call. 0-1. Varsho throws right, bats left. Hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one hammered center field. Langford squeezes it. 1 away. So up next, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's outside.
Oh.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Andres Jimenez. In the dirt, ball 1. Up the middle. Simeon, toss over to first. 3rd out. Back in Arlington. Here's the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Gausman back to work. Grounds 1 to short. Bichette fires over to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. Here comes Lane Thomas.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And ball 1.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Wyatt Langford, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Back against the wall with
The
2
batter,
strikes, but
number 2.
found a way.
Second
Really
baseman,
protecting with
Marcus.
2 strikes right there.
Runner on the go.
Simeon.
Big stack center field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Ripped, but it curls foul. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That gets by him. Run scores easily, and the Rangers strike first. It's 1-0. In there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Simeon at third. Seager at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio coming on. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Start of the 4th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Guerrero Jr.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Blue Jays down a run. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Christian Yelich. Grounded out his first time. Check swing, no appeal. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's 1-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2. On the ground at first, and that's just foul. Smith gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's down and in. A slider missed. Towards first. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab, and there's one away. So next to hit for
Now
Texas,
batting,
Carlos
first baseman,
Santana.
Carlos.
Grounded out his first.
That pinch hitting for the Rangers, number 38, Stephen Kwan.
Gausman throws over. Oh, they got him leading. He's out. And a ground ball to first. It's through for a hit.
And now first and second with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. And Thomas is out. That ends the frame. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Late with the swing there.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Outside low, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And here is Hoskins. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that'll do it. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Wyatt Langford. Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Over to first, and he saved. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. He's got it, and there's one down. Seager stands in now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Langford at first, one gone. A little bit low.
That's low.
Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the
Runner takes off.
Strike. 3 ball.
Man,
See
throw
strike.
to second, and he's out. On the ground to first, and foul ball. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw. What a play. Inning over. Back at Globe
Leading
Life
off the
Field.
Blue Jays,
And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Chourio.
Evaldi back to work.
You know, this guy's
That's the
great
ball.
speed is in the back of that pitcher's
1 ball.
mind. If he can
Okay.
get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And
No,
that's off
that's a ball.
the inside edge. And it's 2-0.
2 ball. No strike.
And
Ball
there's a
3.
ball.
Now in this 3-ball
Three
count,
out.
down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one
Take it,
misses. So a leadoff walk. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Swings through that.
This is one of those situations
No ball.
the
1
infielders
strike.
have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the go.
1-0.
It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Next pitch is outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter count at 2-0.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That ball's carrying. That's not coming back. He sends it out of here. And we're all square. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Guerrero getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive. Whips it across, and Guerrero is set down. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the Rangers,
Now here is
the third
Jake
baseman,
Burger.
Jake Burger.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Chourio makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now
Will
batting,
Smith
the
stepping
catcher,
in for the
Will
Rangers. 1 for 2.
Smith.
Got it started a little too early. Strike
Ball
1.
1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Timing on the swing was good. Able
Now
to shoot the
back,
ball up the
the
middle.
designated
Didn't
hitter,
square it up as
Doug.
much as he probably would have liked, but
Peter
that's a good
Doug.
approach paying off.
Now pitching for the
Aaron
Blue
Ashby gets the call from the pen.
Number
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Squirts away a little
No
bit.
ball.
Nice
1 strike.
job behind the plate there. Check swing, called strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's right.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here is Adolis Garcia. Check swing, and he went That's strike one. Garcia goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. 2 outs. And that's down and away.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Not
2-2.
close with that one. Ball 2. That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB.
first
That's
baseman,
about as
number
textbook
8.
as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lifted in the air, right field. Chourio should have this one. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the
Leading off
7th.
the
Here's the left fielder, Christian
number 22,
Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff in painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Yelich out on the play. Anthony Santander at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that one is inside. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hard hit, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. And that quickly, 2 away. William Contreras
Now that
digs in now.
catcher, William Contreras.
Just
outside.
missed. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Thomas flying after this one. Corrals it. And that is that. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
of the
for the
7th. Here's
Rangers,
Lane Thomas.
the left fielder, Lane Thomas.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
Now pitching for
New
Toronto.
pitcher now for the Jays. Abner Uribe.
Abner Uribe.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Next up for Texas,
batting,
Wyatt
the center
Langford.
fielder,
He's
Wyatt
2 for 2.
Langford.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
No ball.
It might be
One
time
strike.
to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a couple of quick outs. Here is Marcus Semien. 1 for 3. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. And Semien is out. And that is that. We go to the 8th. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. Hot shot to third. Zips it across. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Number 33, Hunter Gaddis.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Fastball is
No, that's a ball.
outside. Base is empty,
ball,
one away,
one strike.
and we're in the top of the 8th. And that is cut on and missed. That is
One
strike
ball.
2.
2 strikes.
That
Ball.
one missed.
2-2.
Just
No.
off the inside corner. And
3
that's
balls.
ball
2
3.
strikes.
Line drive. Caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. That one is hammered right field. Back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Stepping in, Andres Jimenez. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, go ahead run at scoring position. And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's the strike.
2 strikes.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back in Arlington,
Leading up
so now
for
it's
the
Corey
Rangers,
Seager.
the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. Still able to come through behind in the count
Now
right
batting,
there. Just
third
a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
For the Rangers, number 32, Evan Carter.
And now here is Jake Burger. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run scores all the way from first. They lead it in the 8th.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
At the plate, Will Smith. And it stays fair. Berger around third. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. Here's Josh Young. That one out to right. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that one fouled off. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses, and that's ball 2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Varsho sizing this one up, makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Gaddis back to work. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. In the air out to center, Langford. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ground ball left side. Young tossed to first, and they're down to their last out. So up next for Toronto, Christian Yelich.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game.
Gets under it and pops it up. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers claim the win here behind some great.
Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a Malon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling, if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end. You're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, that crowd was getting too loud. Screaming now, saying I'm not gonna be the one to pick up your pieces. Stop my life when you need it. Say you blame me for everything when you're leaving. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end.
Live from Arlington, Texas, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Bo Bichette gets a chance
Leading
to
off
hit.
the afternoon for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Foul ball there. That one the other way. Throws to first in time. And an easy out to start the game. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
And that one hammered. Langford giving chase. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Christian Yelich stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. He swings and fouls one off. And that misses. And a count 2-1. On the ground, right side, Simeon. Throws to first. Yelich is out. And that is the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. Getting the nod in this one, Freddie Peralta.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside.
Ball, that's out.
And a count 1-2. And right back to the mound. To first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1. Swings through that one.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bichette right there to make the grab. That's out number 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Seager off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, but kept close. Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. And that's ruled a swing. And welcome back to the ballpark. 2nd inning set to go. And now Anthony Santander. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now William Contreras.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 2-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Runner takes off. On a line, base hit. Ball comes in quickly. So despite the hit and run, it'll be runners at first and second.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Check swing called strike.
Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Just off the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. And they take a 2-run lead. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Golden opportunity right here. That one misses.
No strike.
And that is ball 1. That's to third, but that rolls foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Langford makes his way towards it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-0. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. And he's got an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. And we're back.
Leading off,
Jack Peterson. Stands
the
in.
designated hitter, Josh.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That one inside. And a count 1-2 on Jock. Got him swinging. Here's Josh Young. Check swing, and he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. 1-2 now. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hoskins snags it for the second out. Up next for the Rangers, Stephen Kwan. There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a curve is down and in. Next
Ball
one
2.
in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
And that one in the air center field. Varsho after it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the third inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Now
he's 0 for
the
1.
left fielder, Christian Yelich.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Yelich hitting
count.
third in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2010.
Ooh, Baez.
2 strikes.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next pitch is downstairs. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, out towards right center. Langford settles under it. And there's 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Just outside. And the count is 1-2. And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Goes down looking. Back in Arlington as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball to right. Chourio. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
The count is full.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Now it's Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. And that's a strikeout. Back at Global. Life field. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's Corey Seager. Line to left. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Berger takes slow second trip to the plate in this one. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And that's downstairs and outside. The Jays leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. They say you win.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And up to the plate is Will Smith. High fly ball out towards left center. Varsho sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Langford makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Just off the inside edge. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Noel makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
The batter.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Jock Peterson. Peralta back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Leaping, and he makes the grab. So digging in, Josh Young.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And that is that. Top 6. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect. And it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich, and that one finds its way through. Throws to second.
Now batting.
So runners at the corners, nobody
Santander.
out. Santander will hit next. Late swing fouled off. And
That's
downstairs. Runners on the corners.
1 ball,
no
1 strike.
outs. Puts it away for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
William Contreras, the next to hit, 1 for 2. So bases all loaded up. Rhys Hoskins now at the plate. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. So up next, Dalton Varsho. Milner goes 6 feet 3 inches, 185 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Check swing. He held up 1-0. And
That's
another ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
And he steps off. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Number 71. Jacob.
The 2-1. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. And now it's 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out. Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-2. Smith gathers, throws, and it's in time for the 3rd out. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Nick Sandlin.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Struck out swinging his first time. This one in the air right field. Chourio coming in on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Breaking ball misses down and away. Now it's 3-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. Here comes Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Semien, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that's that ends the inning. So we take a break. Back in Arlington,
Leading up
set
for
for the
the
last half of the
Rangers,
seventh.
the first
And now it's
baseman,
Jake Burger to hit.
Burger.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. A massive home run. It's 7-1. Will Smith digs in now. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Fly ball down the line. Chourio. Long run on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Out to short. Bichette. Tosses across to first. And they get the out on Smith. Here's Jack Peterson.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Chourio sizing this one up. Nabs it. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball.
Oh, that's a strike. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Seager fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. William Contreras next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Noel hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Nice grab. Over to first. On the money. Nice play. Back at Globe Life Field. And the batter now, Stephen Kwan.
Now pitching for the
Yoel Payams on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
This one high in the air to left center. Varsho. And there's 1 away. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Slice down the right side. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Kwan leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. That's out to center field. Varsho moving under it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Blue Jays,
We
the
go to the
center
ninth,
fielder, number
and now for the
5,
Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
Webb back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Kwan sprinting after it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down. And now the right fielder. Jackson Chourio.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 29. Yeah.
That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Now 1-2. Out to short, Seager. Throw to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Got to love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fire.
Out there to center. Langford makes the play, and that is that. And we're back.
Leading up
Seeks
for
to the
the
plate
Rangers,
now.
the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Out towards left center. Varsho moving under it. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1. Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. High umps in his 5th season, 30 years old now. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's down, a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So impressive.
Now
He didn't
that
get
is
tied
the
up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
To third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
The designated hitter,
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out.
Josh
And now Jack Peterson.
Peterson.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yelich sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout. And a 7-1 finish in this.
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your